that anybody that knows me knows that I'm an avid sports enthusiast. I love sports. Basketball is probably my favorite sport of them all, but I absolutely love sports.
Yes, sir.
And it's been a rough few months. It got started, with my school, Duke. The football team was doing good for a minute. We really thought that it was really going to go to a bowl game, and then something switched, and it went the other way.
That's right.
And the basketball team got me excited. They won their first 2 games and was going to the Sweet 16, only to run up through South Carolina and get beat down.
Yeah.
Then we know the Lakers. I love my Lakers. I absolutely love my Lakers, but they didn't have a good season either. They ran against Denver and got ran off the court. And I don't even want to talk about the Cowboys because we all know what ended up happening with that. That was a colossal beatdown to say the least. We were at home, playing Green Bay at home, and still got beat down. So, from that aspect, really ain't been good. I was out yesterday and I had on my Cowboy jersey and the man looked at me and laughed. I said, don't worry about it, we going to the Super Bowl next year. But still, it's been a rough few months. One of the things that I was looking at on TV the other day is that I was looking at, they were interviewing players and players that had lost on certain teams, and they were interviewing one of the Lakers, and he had said that they actually said, well, why do you think you all lost? And it wasn't the fact that he admitted that Denver was a better team. It wasn't the fact that he said that we were older than Denver. He said something that kind of resonated with me. He said, we lost in the locker room. And I sat there and I really couldn't understand what he meant. But then after that, I turned to another guy getting interviewed from the Cowboys. And they asked him the very same question. They said, well, why do you think the Packers beat you all? You all were at home. Why do you think you all got beat at home? His answer was very similar. He said, we didn't come out of the locker room ready. So I started thinking, I said, okay, now, put 2 and 2 together, and it really is adding up to 4. One of the things I want to talk about right now is that I'm not really talking about sports right now. I'm talking about life. Michelle Obama said this. She said, failure is a feeling long before it's a reality.
Come on.
It's the mindset that you have before you go through what it is that you go through. In sports, they lost from basically being in the locker room. They lost by not having the mindset before they even put on the uniform of saying that we can win. They felt like, oh, we just going to go out there as any given Sunday and we just going to go ahead and take it down. They didn't have the mindset to really go out and to perform. I want to talk to you for a moment to let you know that you need to have a mindset of victory in whatever it is that you're going through. You need to have a mindset of it's going to work in my favor. You need to have a mindset of I'm going to have the job even before the interview. You need to have a mindset of I'm going to be healed even before I go through the surgery. You got to have the mindset of I am going to be victorious no matter what it looks like. Because the God I know that I serve is a God that takes care of those who definitely has faith in him. You remember a few weeks ago when we were here and we were all talking, and I remembered about Elijah when he talked to Elijah and he told him, he said, oh my God, there's an encampment about us, oh God, what are we going to do? But Elisha told Elisha, don't worry about it because who's with us is greater than any one of them that can be against us.
Come on now.
We want to keep in mind that it is your mindset that you have to have intact before you go in. It is the mindset that you have that you are going to be victorious before you go through what it is that you're going through. Understand that we serve a God that says this. God doesn't take you to anything.
Come
He
on.
takes
watch
you
out now.
through.
That's
Come
it.
on, right now.